Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another episode of Monday with the Poultry. I'm not doing very much talking because I've got all winter and I've been perfectly fine, and now we get to June and I've caught the lurgey. So yeah, I'm a bit door-dung duck at the minute, and right, let me reach in here and just get the egg. Oh, there is no way. I got one of the chickens has gone broody in, but it's one of the bantams. But there's no point her going broody because there's nothing in the eggs. The eggs aren't going to be fertilised, so that's not very good. You can see I came down the well, I say you can see, if you watch the previous video, you'd be able to see that all of the stinging nettles are up quite high, and I came down the other day and just pulled a load of them out, and it's given us a lot more room for them to be able to run and hide. But I must admit, the quality of the weed control fabric I put down in here, I was told it was a high quality, a very good one, but you can see just by the way how stuff's growing up through it that it's not a very good quality at all one. But that's not a problem because we're just going to have those quails in there, and then once those quails are done, those quails are done. So these guys are I finally found time to move over to doing something else. I've moved them over onto these little drinker things here. So this is working. You can see how when the chicken gets in there and moves, the yellow bit, the liquid comes through, but it holds a little bit of liquid in the bottom. I don't know if you can see just in that one there, if I try to move in, see there's just a little bit of liquid in the bottom, but I'd rather prefer them to hold them like this one where I've just added more liquid to it. But either way, it seems to be working all right. They seem to be happy enough, and it just makes it a little bit easier because it's one less water container I have to sort out. Oh, hello Mrs. Chicken. Right, you're going to attack me as I come in for the eggs. Oh no, there we go. Well, have we got any more? No, we got no more. What are you doing up there? Hey, it's a bit of a donut thing to do. Right, come on, get down. Where are you going? Come on. Come on. Yeah, Britain's Got Talent's over. There's no need for an acrobatic chicken anymore. Maybe next year. Let's check. Yeah, I need a bit more feed. the plan is still that they are all going to be split up still, but it is just a case of getting around to it and getting it all done. Like, still got to build the gates to the pens, and once they're done I'll get the wire around everywhere just to put everything into lockdown so as they can't come in and out, and then we'll be well away. So yeah, I purchased 2 new birds the other day, and we'll go and have a look at them in just a minute. They seem to sort of ish be doing their jobs that they was exclusively brought in to do. Right, let's have a look. Oh, hello Mrs. Blue. You can see Mrs. Blue's back there. Where she's pulled out the feathers. They are starting to grow back. But as I've explained before, we know that there's an issue within the flocks with mites and that. So we've got, is it ivermectin? Something like that. Whatever it's called, the thing that you give cows that you can give to the chickens too. And we've got that, and we'll be doing that in a couple of days' time. But it does mean that we will then have to lift the eggs for a period of time, which has made a few customers raise their eyebrows and say, oh no, surely not. So yeah, these are the latest chicks that are in. You can see, if you look closely, you've got a yellow one at the back, and then there's a little one with a yellow breast in front of it. That's a blue Orpington. That's one of the youngest ones. There are 4 of them in here. So you've got 1, and then 2, and then there's 1 there, and then there's 1 who's just gone running in the back. You got the big one over to the left hand side. That is the 15-day chick, and then all the rest are mixed. So yeah, they're doing quite well. We've got some more at home at the minute that are due in the next let's think 2 weeks time. Today's Tuesday, we candled them Thursday. Thursday was day 10. So no, less than 2 weeks. It'll be about a week today that they're due. I am trying to work out, and if anyone can offer some any help and advice, I would be most grateful. I'm trying to work out how, with the incubators, how we can rig up a camera to live stream the eggs hatching. I have looked at it as to how to do it with a camera or with like a GoPro or something, but it doesn't seem to be the easiest of things in the world to do. If I was to put like an old mobile phone now, it would be dead easy, but with a camera it doesn't seem to be the easiest thing in the world to do. But if anyone's got any help, any advice, please leave it down in the comment section below, and we'll have a look and we'll see if we can't rig up something. Okay, so that's the seagull just flying out. I brought these 2 birds the other day. We got Stephen with a V, and we got just up there Stephen with a PH, as in Fry and Hawking, 2 wise old owls. What are you doing, duck? So the whole idea of them was that they're meant to scare off seagulls, and it did work for about the first day, but then the blasted seagull is back again. Obviously you can see all the netting's gone up. That didn't work in the slightest bit. Yeah, and you can also see, if you look carefully, see the orange fencing that's going around, the orange stock fencing. We are expanding areas, so we're expanding these guys and we're expanding the chooks as well. So right, because I've had enough of talking and I've got a sore throat and I'm all bunged up, I am going to leave this week's episode just about there. So many thanks for watching. I don't think there's any specials coming out this week, so until next week's episode, bye bye.